What did the square say to the circle? You're pointless. Hello everyone, busygamerdad, doing more of our wonderful Ogre Battle playthrough. Hopefully you guys have been liking it so far. We are in the last push for stage number 8, Isles of Avalon. We just picked up the hero unit, I will call it Aisha. She is the most expensive unit that I have. I don't know if it's because of her or what, but it's like 7,900 and some odd goth currency to bring her into the board, onto the board. That is nuts to me. That is just bonkers. I don't see how she is worth that. I mean, being a shaman is kind of okay to do that, I guess, but right now we're going to do our last push. We have just those last 2 units, but when we get close to the base, they are going to cause us some heartache. They're going to cause us some problems. That's what's going to end up happening. They are going to be very ruthless. They're going to be very difficult to deal with. So right now, what I'm going to do as I do my ramblings and all this other stuff is I'm going to go and I'm going to put our flag down. And I'm going to start capitalizing on getting the last places that we need to get. So actually what I'm going to do first is I want to make sure that there's not going to be another wave of enemies. And how I'm going to do that is now we're going to go on the offensive very much like the computer did. We're going to bring out our units and put them in positions around the... Actually, I don't want to do it right there. I want you to go. They are going to try and get to this, and I want you to be right there. And Ash, I want you to be right here. So I'm basically moving all my pieces up in a wave so that I don't get jumped from behind. See? See? They're going to come and try and take this temple. Yep, dropping right down. I think these are the last 2 units. They're knights and ninjas that are just coming to try and ruin our fun. Go this way. Ash, you can fight him. You can be the first to try and weaken him. Alright, Ash's unit met the enemy. It's probably the one... I don't know. It doesn't tell you which one. I'm guessing it's the one that's a little closer on the north side as opposed to the one that's more to the east. I say north as in like the one above as opposed to the one to the left. If you're a gamer like me, north is always the top of the screen, east is always the right side of the screen, west is always the left side of the screen, and south is always the bottom of the screen. I think I said that correctly. But yes. Unless you play Final Fantasy VII, in which case they do that one little mini game when you're in the snow tundra and you have the little pickets that are like supposed to be directional, and then you have to drop 2 because the map spins and it's annoying. Or if you've ever played Breath of Fire 3 for the PlayStation, there's the desert, and inside the desert, which is like the last area before the last dungeon, if you get lost in that, oh god, you're hecka screwed. And yeah, I don't know. I never got the understanding of what that whole map was. That whole section of the game was. That was the thing that stopped me from beating the game. Didn't stop my brothers though. They were better at it than I was. I think my older brother is the one who beat that game. Maybe my younger brother. But they were better at it than I was. They understood what was going on, and I was like, I don't know and I don't care. I'm sad because I'm not figuring it out. So hopefully you can identify with that, where you're just like, I don't understand these game mechanics. This makes no sense to me. I'm very frustrated and I will not play this game. And you out there in busy gamerland understand that, I'm sure, where you don't have a lot of time to play games, let alone confusing ones. It's a little bit like when someone recommends a TV show to you and you're already into watching like 4 or 5 other TV shows, and they're like, you'll love this one, oh my gosh, and you finally like commit to being like, all right, fine, let's set up a movie night and we'll watch a couple of episodes. And you watch it and you're like, I don't get what's going on, I don't understand any of this, I'm confused and scared. You know, where you're just like, I don't want to be a part of this. This is not what I signed up for. Where did you go? Oh, you went over here. Oh, you took the long way. Oh no, more monies. Oh, going out. That sucks. We're getting tied to death. All right, Busy's unit is finished moving. Alice's unit is finished moving. Good. Alice's unit met the enemy. Trying to bring up these other guys. Good. Alright. I don't think they'll hit us too hard, question mark? Maybe they won't? Get this stun off? Then it missed. Bummer. Yep, okay, we're gonna lose this one. This one's gonna be a loss. I can already see this coming through. I could... Well, let's see how bad of a loss it's gonna be. Because I need to start using some tarot cards because we have another at least 4 temples to liberate. So if I choose to use any of the tarot cards, and then I gotta re-pull new ones, that's always the risk reward with the tarot cards in this game. They offer great stats for when you pull good ones, but they can also, if you pull bad ones, ruin your day. Ruin your reputation meter, that's for sure. You won! Good for you, Alice. Good job. Good job. But now you gotta do it again. Instantaneously, I might add. No time for rest. Get back out there. You do your best. Alright, 32 out. Ooh, 17 in. 8 in. Okay. 17 in. Healed up. I don't know why you healed the Beastman as opposed to the Knight that lost more health. Alright, miss. That's on their side. Good. Stun 2 out of 5. Not ideal. Took out the guy that had 1 HP with the wizard spell. Damage on the back line for 19. Healed up our Knight that got a little scuffed-uptied. Nightmare on the other weak Knight. Left him with 1 hit point. Bit of a waste. All good. Stun going out. Hits more, but not helpful. Missed. Whip in the back row. Winners. Okay. Alright, Alice. Good job. Got no complaints about what you're doing. Keep it going. Dalmer, I'm gonna have you go straight into the enemy. Just like an arrow. Just get in there. Get in there and help. I am busy standing there just to kind of hold the back line, as it were. But I think what I'm going to do is after this fight here, I'm going to have Busy move over to start being in position to liberate the cities and stuff that we left behind. On the left side. That was a good stun. 3 out of the 4 that are left. Okay, Nightmare on the enemy for 21. Whip attack for 20. 14 coming in. 33 on the back line. Oh, woke him up. That's not good. Healing up the Knight. Good. Nightmare finishes off the 7 HP Knight. Stun going out. Stunned the 3 remaining enemies. Whip attack on the back row. 24 damage. Winner. Nice. Nice. Love it. You, Busy. I'm gonna have you go this way. I want you to go down this way. Alice is gonna stand right there. Actually, I'm gonna have Alice go right here and cover Busy's retreat. Because then they'll get into position. And Dalmer should be flying in like the missile that he is. Hopefully he gets a chance to go into combat. Okay, got some combat already, Alice. Good. Got to heal off. Okay. Good stun. 4 out of the 3 that, or 3 out of the 4 that are there. Nightmare on the leader for 15. Taking out the 1 HP Knight. Whip on the back row for 16. Another stun. They are all still stunned. Healing. Oh no, the one ninja in the back right. Okay, I thought he was stunned. He's not. 26 on that ninja. 22 on the leader. 17 on the other ninja. Level up for our Beastman. Nice. Alice is holding that line. Alright, so I'm going to have my hero unit start moving around. Doing what they do best. Liberate the cities. Alice unit met the enemy. Go get him, Alice. I mentioned this, I think, a little while ago. I'm probably going to have Alice's unit pivot from having a witch to maybe having a doll mage. The stun is nice and all, but we're getting into the point where a lot more seem to be dodging it or missing. Okay, get some heals off. Good. 20 going out. Miss. That's good from them. Stun going off. That didn't hit everybody. Nightmare for 19 to them. 21 to them. 27 to them. Healed up full for the main leader. Alice healing themselves. And there we go. Winner, winner. Alright. Why would you go that way? I need you to not go north. I'm so confused as to why you would do that. Is it because you literally think it's faster for you to do that? Alright, Domer. Clean them up. You got green dragons, I believe, that need to be turned into red dragons, or potentially into platinum dragons. Inferno, main leader, for 17 damage. $15 damage on the leader. Miss on the leader. Hits on us. So then, Domer, you're not looking too good, dude. You are not looking too good. You're looking like you're going to lose this one, and that's okay. Hits on the leader for 19. Hits on the leader for 18. They are the winners. That's okay. You've been sitting in town for a while. You haven't been on the road for a little bit. You don't know what's going on. So I'm going to have you just get right back in there. Do it again. Just better. Alice, I'm going to have you fall back to the temple. I think you got this, Domer. I think you can do it. Oh. I didn't realize your program to hit the leader. That's why you were doing what you were doing. Tactics. Best. Okay, they're getting... Domer, you're getting some big hits against you, bud. Okay, 20 against the ninja. Hey, you know what? You're still in it. You're still in it. You're gonna lose this one. I see it. But it's okay. You took out one guy. And you got a level up. Good. That's okay. That's okay. I want to see something real quick. 6 and... Do I risk it? Domer, I have faith in you. I'm going to play a tarot card for you to get healed. I'm probably going to play the, or what is it? Not the Hierophant. It's the other one. Empress? I believe it's the Empress. Yep, recovers. Empress, and then the Hierophant puts you to sleep. Yep, we'll do that. Empress, we'll heal you up. You need it, buddy. Get them. Hurt them. Win. That should finish him off. It did. Excellent. So now the dragons can just nom nom on that guy. Good. Nice. And they both get a level up. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then get after him. This is the one unit that kept on beating you. You don't stay down. You don't stay down, Domer. You get him. You get in there. And you prove that you are the best. Yeah, no, that was a miss, unfortunately. You used your Inferno on the leader, and it missed, unfortunately. Some damage coming in. Oh, miss on the leader. He's the squirrely guy. You got this. 24 on the ninja. Ouch, you're on track to lose this. I think you're gonna lose this, buddy. You took out the leader. Another level up for you, Domer. Good job, buddy. But you gotta get in there. Do not give up. Get that guy. Do not let him run away. You finish what you start. Right, Domer? You get him. You get him. I don't know if you're going to be able to catch him. Oh, there you go. The mountains make it hard for you, huh? I don't want to trigger like the next wave of enemies too soon, but I might end up doing it. I don't think you're going to catch him. Oh, Domer. So close, my friend. So close. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. You get back down here, you heal up. Alright. Busy's unit is finished moving? Not true. You, Busy, you gotta get busy. Busy's gotta get busy. We gonna move around? Alright, so I'm going to make a jump cut here. I did this last time just to save some time for you guys and your viewership. I'm going to make a jump cut here. I'm going to claim all the cities that I can around the perimeter here and get myself in position to take these last few, and then I will bring us back there, okay? So, ready, set, and jump cut. Jump back. Alright, hello everyone. So, I have gone back through. I have defeated all the waves of enemies. I'll tell you right now, Domer, our buddy here, he did a lot of heavy lifting. He chased that one knight ninja group 4 different times. They were evasive. They kept on just barely getting out of his combat initiation range, and it sucked, but he got them, and he got some level ups for it. My goal for Domer's group is to have him turn into platinum dragons, or rather silver dragons is what they would be, and then they go into platinum dragons. So that's my goal. I don't know how to make that happen yet, but we're going to work on it. I don't want to pull any cards right now. Have you seen the Black Knight? Have you ever seen it? It looks so scary. As he covered in black armor, it makes him look like one of the ogres of the legends. I get goosebumps thinking about it. So, I did get the last treasures. The one last treasure was up on the island to the north, and it was like right here. And it was a samurai helmet, and I gave that to, or I will be giving that to Domer now, just so you guys can see that. Okay. Beyond that, the temples and things like that, the cities and things like that I liberated, they didn't really say too much other than more of the same rhetoric. You know, like, oh, the Black Knight is evil. The daughter Aisha, she didn't know about her mother's death, as you saw. There's you know, unrest. They tried to rule the cities by force. That's why they want everyone in this area to worship, or they're trying to control the temples. That's why the Black Knight is here, to instill the order and control for the region, or for the Zenobian Empire on the temples here, and, you know, just causing all manner of mischief and problems. I went through and I also changed Aisha's group. As you can see here, she's no longer the most expensive unit. She's now more in par with what I would expect her unit to be. The mermaids are stupid expensive for some reason. So I changed up her unit to have a wizard and a fairy in it, and I put her in there, obviously in the backfield, and I have the 2 knights that she had. I left them in that group and let her do that. The guide here has mentioned that they that the Gares, the dark knight that we're going up against, the black knight that we're going to go up against, has a affinity for darkness, and because of that we can use holy magic to exploit a weakness on him. So definitely good things that we can do there. Now from here, I'm just basically, it is standard practice. We are just going to bum rush the temple. Once we get in there, we're going to have Aisha go in first because there is some hidden dialogue for you guys to see here. And then we'll hopefully be able to win. There doesn't look to be another wave of enemies coming out, so thank the maker for that. We don't have to worry about that coming around for us. I do want to get this done before we get the next tithe. So I hope to get this this city liberated, and then we will begin the final assault. Right there, and I will pull a card from here just to see what happens. Yes. Star card, okay. Lucky, that's agility, I believe. Yep, agility up by 1. Yeah, sure, we'll keep it. Why not? Oh, too many cards. We throw this one away. Yes, I'll throw that one away. Because all the star card does is it gives a agility for each unit, right? Yeah, increases agility for each unit. So I already have 2 of them, so I'll throw away a star card. Yeah, it will increase the agility for each of your unit types. Okay, cool. Awesome. The position of Grand Monk of Avalon has always been passed on from mother to daughter. The Grand Monk has always fought to protect the forces of good from those of evil. Grand Monk Forest gave her own life to Gares as part of that fight. So that's Aisha's mother. Alright, here we go. Final assault. And then let me pause real quick and get my main hero unit up into the fray. Right there, and I don't care who wins the killing blow. He does have black dragons, so that's going to be fun to deal with. Aisha's unit has met the enemy. Aisha. I am Aisha, the daughter of the Grand Monk Forest. Not only have you destroyed the peace of this continent, but you have killed my mother. I must have revenge. Ah ha ha ha, you little brat. Oh, a little brat like you against me? Arrgh. Very well. I'll show you how weak your gods are. Alright, let's see what you got, guy. So he'll do a blackout. Oh, wow, he does look cool. He does look cool. We're going to have you do best. And this is just a trial. We'll see what ends up happening. Evil Dead. That's a great movie. Ouch. Just ouch. Okay. Alright. If he does that twice, I'm cooked. Nope. 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 You get right to that temple right there. Aisha, you get right to that temple. Okay. So now, Gares Prince level 12. Alright, here we go. I will spend all my tarot cards to get this guy dead, if I have to. That's Aisha's unit. I don't know if any of the tarot cards are like preferred against him. I know the World card protects against a single magical attack, but I do not know if that qualifies as a magical attack. It may very well qualify as a magical attack. I would think it doesn't though, because that just might be like his boss ability. So we'll see. Let's get ourselves up in here, doing the things that we need to do, though. I think that's everybody going in. Yep. Alright, here we go. War of attrition begins. Girl, so you're the ones who defeated Debonair. I have to praise you for being able to topple our fort in Zenobia. But I'm afraid that I must stop you here to prevent any further trouble. Be warned that there's no way you can defeat me, not the immortal Black Knight Garrus. Alright, well, here we go. Evil Dead. Ouch. Okay, doing some decent damage. Acid. Did 28 damage. Alright, Beastman did 41 to the front dragon. Oh, so he opens with that. And then he does some melee attacks. Acid on. Oh no, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Okay, good. And we're gonna retreat. Guerrilla tactics. Wear him down. Lands unit match the enemy. Okay, here we go. I have a feeling once my hero unit gets up there and I have like good holy damage on this guy, it makes me upset that I used my heal card. 22, 35, 19. I feel like that was the wrong play. I feel like I should be doing leader. Alright, first damage on him, good. Ouch. 55 against that. I think I need to change this to leader, so that we focus only on the leader when we can. Shoot. Dang it. That's not good. Yep, that naturally makes sense. So now that knight, or that dragon's going to come back. Alright, so hang on. Have you two get to here. Yep, Aisha's units finished moving. At least the game developers are nice enough to put a temple right there for me to revive everybody who gets dead. Yep, and that's another... Jeez, half my life gone. And I don't have an AoE heal at my disposal, so that sucks. Not starting off good. Ooh, definitely not good. Down to 5 on the healer. Oh, okay. Samurai putting in some work. Feldman doing some work. No. Dead. Dead. Where's our healer doing the heals? Finally, like last round. Just lost both our frontliners. I should have ran. Dang it. That was a costly fight. Warren is not a wizard yet, so he doesn't have AoE magic. Change tactics to leader. Actually, I could just tarot card him to death right now. Or Warren could do that. Wow, that guy... super awful to deal with. How could you possibly defeat me? How could I lose? It's impossible. I'm immortal. Just wait, I'll send You all too. Alright, cool. We liberated Ahmad. That fight there was one of the tougher ones. Even Debonair, these last two fights, they were pretty hard. Let's see what our bonus gold is. 4 digits, 5. Okay. Alright, I was not expecting that much. And yes, I will save the game. I'm going to save the game again. Wow. Alright, so now where do we get to go next? We have Diaspolia. Alright. Busygamerdad. I'm going to do some housekeeping in between this run. Oh, there's another one all the way over here. Oh, wow. We can do one of those two. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to do some housekeeping in between each episode. And I'll get the items moved around if I need to, and upgrades and things like that. And I'll talk with you guys about it next episode before we start either one of these two scenarios or stages. This is Busygamerdad doing Ogre Battle. We just beat stage number 8. Stage number 8. I hope you guys liked it. I can't wait to see what happens next. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. But thank you regardless for taking time out of your busy schedule just to check out the video. And we will catch you next time. Later.